thought something and his cars broke down.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. It might be.
Yeah, go for it. Helps before and didn't happen. So there seems a message pop through about joining the party or something from him.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Connected.
First ever all Google phone with the best camera on a Pixel watch. Smart enough to make photobombers vanish with Magic Eraser. Motion is made silky smooth with motion mode, and face unblur brings faces into focus.
Milky, I'm gonna warn you. Be careful of Toya style.
Toy style, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm hoping not to be that far at the back of the grid, to be fair. Thorin is quite good with it. But
Yeah, I tested Danny's setup and my rear was losing it. I was all over the place, so I tested Gunners and it was more comfortable for me.
Well, still forgot to do the setup, so I'm just going to go with some of what I've got. Going go-karting soon. Twin engines and everything. I'll probably DNF from go-karting. I saw them tickets tonight, like.
Sorry, I was muted. Again?
I said we'll sort these tickets tonight.
Yeah, we can sort them out, don't worry.
Alright, welcome everybody to Phoenix Racing League P4 on Saturdays. Going at 9 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. for me over here in the US. So, looks like we got quite a few viewers. It looks like the chat has been blowing up a little bit. Didn't have a chance to quite get all that going. Trying to get everything set up and rolling. We will get started here in just a moment. We are at China for the Chinese Grand Prix. Short qualifying, 18 minutes on the qualifying, 28 laps in the race. I'm going to call it now. There's a good chance we'll see some rain. China's very good at that. It always likes to pop up a little bit of rain.
Oh, he jinxed it.
They caught me trying to sneak into the race. Actually, I just forgot to hit spectate. I was trying to get everything going, not paying attention, didn't hit spectate. I'm still going with it. I was trying to sneak into the race. We got 18 drivers on the grid today. Nice full field. Let's jump in here. We'll take a look at those Saturday driver standings. So Chartman's leading the way. Got a pretty steady lead here with 58 points after a 4th place last week in Netherlands. We're in China. Got round number 5. Like you say, Chartman out front. After that, it is a cluster of drivers. As you go, your 2nd place has 27, and that's going to be RJB. Then you got Retro and Groenfeld with 26. Behind that, 25 points for Boss. So you got 4 drivers within just 2 points of each other there with 4 rounds to go. Then after that, you got another little cluster of drivers, 18 points for F1 Ibs. And then you got Gingy with 15. Also with 15 is that guy Jermaine. Gunnar Will with 12. Also with 12 for the match is Popestar. So a couple of still tight battles as we are going into the second half of the season here. I wish I did. I've been so busy trying to get everything going here and commentating as much as I do, and also racing on the other side of it too. So haven't had a chance to really mess with that, but I do want to make some great, we'll call it hold music.
I like the fact that James is always the first one who goes out.
Yeah, I don't think he has a setup.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna grab my controller again. Like I said, just trying to get everything organized. I was a little bit last minute trying to get everything together.
There's a few cars out on track.
As we see our first one out on the track is James Powers in the Red Bull. He'll be the first to come around here. China, kind of a longer circuit. A lot of people dislike this track, but me personally, it's one of my top ones. I do enjoy it here. I think it's a great track. So, just a sec here. I'm just messing with some audio stuff. Just remember to have all these set for my race settings. So just jump in. Sorry about that. I should have this done before I get going, guys. I apologize. There we go. We jump on board. James Powers coming through this sector. Sector here is this corner. You could see quite a few spinners. Side-by-side battle in there it's fun, but it's scary because you got a lot of bounces there. If you have a stiffer suspension, you're going to lose a little bit of grip as it bounces around. I think it's definitely a technical section that could catch a lot of people out today. So we'll see how that one plays out as we see James Powers. We'll go ahead and jump on board as he comes through that final left-hander into the front straight. DRS will be open as he will start our first hot lap of the evening. Like I say, Phoenix Racing League T4 on the Saturdays as we lost Boss. Let's see, is down the straightaway. How did we lose somebody down the straightaway? Let's jump over here with this and see where he's at. Looks like he just pulled off. Did he retire on track there? Not sure what happened. So we jump back on board here. Sorry about that. We jump on with James Powers. He's going to set a purple sector 1. Of course, he is the first one through, so he should be setting a purple sector 1. See what we can do. This is another spot where you really got to be, honestly, it's all about the gearing as you come through here. If you have the right RPMs, you can really snake through these corners real quick. And then here, you just got to be careful of the rails. You don't want to get too much up on them curbs. I mean, you want to use them, but not overuse them. Coming down into here, this is that section where you'll see a spinner here, you'll see a spinner here. Spinner here, spinner there, everywhere a spinner. James Powers, that's a purple sector 2. He's going to come down this back stretch, another DRS zone here. This one's long stretch. It's a great passing opportunity. You head down into this hairpin. Tight right-hander is what's going to come up. You'll see plenty of side-by-side through here. I give it it never usually works out too well, but everybody's going to try it. James Powers is going to come through this final corner. He'll set his first time of the night. He'll be the first one on the board. Your pole sitter, provisional pole sitter, 135.563. Next around, do we have that? Nope, that is going to be his teammate, Oli. Oli is on a hot lap. He'll be the next one to set a time here. See what he can do. He's going to come across the board with a 133.413. After that, we got a Ferrari. Is that our JD? You guys have, I believe that's Unethical Toast behind him. Not sure if Unethical is setting the lap as we go 134.013. Toast into the pit. So we got 3 on the board so far. Make that 4. Milky set to 135.148. So anybody who is in the Discord would know that tomorrow, Sunday T5, we will be running at 7 o'clock p.m. UK, 1 p.m. here in the U.S. And I will have a co-host with me tomorrow as Milky out there. You see him out there right now. We'll jump over to him. He is in that Williams, that A135-148, but he's going to jump in the booth with me tomorrow. And looks like going forward, he will be in the booth with me every Sunday, so we will have a little bit of action. You know, when it was discussed, he said I was a serious one, he was the funny one, so I guess that's a challenge. So we're going to see if he's going to break out some humor on us tomorrow, and if he doesn't, you guys got to call him out. You know, come in that chat and call him out if he doesn't. So the challenge has been set, so he better be bringing some jokes. I don't know if he's a dad, but if he is, I want to hear some good dad jokes. Just some stupid, funny stuff. As we see, all the way up top, we got Retro in P2 now, Mark and Alfie in P3, RJB P4, Barbecue Man 5 in that Mercedes. He seems to be pretty confident in his car today. Said he's not going to be setting any pole times, but he's definitely excited to be here today. And I just noticed that's 2 1,000ths between first and second place, so definitely a tight field there. And we have new pole center FCJ Dwegan. We're just going to call him FC with a 132.938, 5/10 up on the rest of the field. Ferrari coming around. That is going to be Toya style. Already set at 138, but definitely going to look to improve here with a 137.798. Just over 7/10 improvement. Not sure if he's had a couple issues or just working on the pace there. And Chartman's going to jump into P7. We got a McLaren coming around here. That is going to be a new pole sitter, Mike Benscome, 132.315. So McLaren out front now. He's got about a 6/10 lead on the field, so definitely put down a big time here. James Powers looks like he will be coming into the pit. You see this pit entrance, we'll ride along for this. It's definitely interesting. It really dives off here, and you can pick up track limits on the other side of that. Oh no, Toya, I jumped over there just in time. He's sitting off in the grass, going to work himself back, I think. Don't wait for cars to come by. Gotta be careful not to get disqualified. Kills that little board over there. No harm, no foul. I didn't see anything. As Retro. Who is that? Oh, it's Johnny Smooth down there just starting to hop out. That we have into the pits. So then it looks like we have Sharpman the next one around. He's off by 10, so it looks like he is either on a cooldown to start another lap as he comes around, or he is going to be coming into the pits. After him, we have the McLaren with Gomi. Looks like he just pulled off here, letting some drivers through. His teammate Lack in the other McLaren is coming down the backstretch on his out lap. Toya Style behind him, obviously he's on an off lap just because he was letting cars by. And let's see, who else do we have next around? Oh, Unethical Toast. Unethical Toast has not set a lap time yet with quite a nice bright pink helmet there. Nice and chrome. That'd be one that would really stand out in the nighttime. But we won't see that here in China. I wish we had more night races. I love the night races that we get. I was happy to see Jeddah come in because I knew that was another night race. May have another one tonight on Escotos for the 134-167. He's going to go P7. And not too far off, a couple in front of him. So he's going to look to maybe set another one here. And we see Johnny Smooth is going to go into P10. And look like Snoken up in the P2 with a 132.527. Snoken, a newer driver. I actually was in a trial with him the other day. He's got some good pace. He's going to be looking to battle these guys up front who maybe are our regulars out there. So, and I know we have a couple other new ones in this group today. I try to keep up with everybody coming in, but, you know, I'm a busy monkey. I got a lot of bananas on my plate. Sharkman coming around. He is just over 4/10 up on his lap. Coming down that backstretch, DRS open down into this hairpin. Nice and tight hairpin. Nice and smooth through here. Exit is fairly good. Looks like he is actually not taking this lap, so he is going to jump in the pits, I believe. So coming around to start a new lap. Looks like maybe he had an issue with his lap. Not going to come across line. Said his first lap of the day is going to be a 1:35.039 in the McLaren. And let's see who is behind him. Red Bull pulled off there. Escoto's coming around to set another one. He's going to jump up to P4 with a 1:33.341. Got my screen pulled up on my laptop and it just stopped. So Escotos jumps up into P4. Good spot there as we see Oli and the Haas jump to the top of the leaderboard. 1:31.982. Oh, hey, you know what? We don't even know what they got on for tires. So Mark and Alfie is the Aston Martin. Is that what that is? Yeah, that's the Aston Martin. He is sitting in 7 right now, 1:33.879. He's going to go ahead and stick with that medium run that he's got. Lack and Chartman also on the mediums. Everybody else right now on the soft. Boss is out. I'm not sure if he was on track or just decided to retire. Maybe had a qualifying, but not sure how that one is. The only other driver not to set a time right now is ERL Stiffmeister. He's in the pit still, so we'll see if he can come out and set a lap. We got 6.5 minutes to go here in this short qualifying session. So just about 12 minutes into this thing, and we see a 1:31.982 out front with about just over 3/10 back is Mike in the McLaren. The other Haas is Snoken in third. So the top three there are separated by just over a half a second. We're right along with RJB in the Ferrari. RJB got some great pace. He has had some of the worst luck on the races that I have commentated. Really hope that's not my jinx. If it is, I do apologize. Like I say, he has had some good pace, been in some good positions for races, and just caught some shit luck, man. Hate seeing that. Unethical Toes coming into the pits in the Williams. And then we have no coming around here. He's going to set another lap. 1:35.148 is best. He's going to improve by over 4/10 up to the 740. Next around is James Powers coming around. He is a little off. Alpha Tari is starting a hot lap. Next around, a Ferrari RJB is just starting a hot lap. After that, looks like maybe Chartman coming around. Got 4 laps on those mediums. He's definitely looking to stretch those things out. Just checking in the chat here. I do see that Chartman gave me the weather update. Our weatherman Chartman. Our chart weatherman. Weather Chartman. Not sure how we're gonna do that one. But he has notified me. Dry qualifying and a dry race. So we will see some tire strategy coming into this thing. McLaren team not quite ready for the McLaren of Lack. As you see him scrambling there in the pit lane. I normally don't see in the pit lane, but it's kind of funny to catch that. And let's see. It is Retro coming around next. Is he on a lap? Looks like he is probably on a lap, but going into the pit. So these guys pulled into the pits. I'll throw one more set of tires on. Just over 4 minutes left. Plenty of time to get another lap in. That James Power. No, Milky. There it is. Milky coming around. He's got a 1:34.740. He is heading into the pits. So like I say, you got these guys really looking to come into their final run here. Hoping that the times they have are not the best they got. They're going to come out and try to burn one down. Truckman sitting on the mediums there in 10th. He's right on that bubble. James Powers coming around into 1. We'll see what he can do. If he can improve his time. He's sitting in 14th right now. Ferrari in. Ferrari on a hot lap, or an out lap. It looks like a Haas coming around. That is a fast lap. Looks like he is on a hot lap, sitting in P4 as FC did jump up into second place there in that Red Bull, I believe he's in. Comes around that final corner. Don't want to catch too much curve there. They will shoot you off. Nokin's going to jump up by over half a second. 131.995. He's only 17 1,000ths off of his teammate Oli. So the Haas going to fight this one to the end. You're seeing your final runs here of Mike in P4 right now. He's going to look to start a new hot lap, see what he can bring. Who else do we have coming around? Nothing. James Power coming around. He's just off, but a tenth off of his time. Come through that little hairpin, like I said. That thing is tight. Definitely a spot you can gain or lose a ton of time. He's going to come through this final corner. The left-hander. He'll look to keep that thing on track. What can he do? He doesn't improve any. He loses about 9/10 on that lap, so he'll look to start another one. Just over 2 minutes to go here. If you are on the track now, you have a good chance of running a lap. If you're in the pits, you will probably not be getting another lap, and so if you are on track, you better bring it. So we have another Ferrari coming around there. That was Toya style. He did improve a little bit to a 135.776. That puts him in P15. Nuccio in P16, Boston 17, and Stiffmeister on an out lap there. Like I say, I believe he's a new driver. I could be wrong there. Stiffmeister has not put a lap in yet, so he'll be looking to do what he can on his out lap here. So then we have Retro starting a lap, Toast starting a lap, James Powers, no, Milky coming across the line to start a lap. AlphaTauri, Stiffmeister going to start a lap. This will be his first lap and his only attempt at this thing. As time is running down, he will not have a chance to start another lap. We are down to under a minute here, 50 seconds to go. Anybody in that Sector 3 right now still has a chance to start another lap. RJB is on an out lap. He'll get his lap started. Behind him, you got Chartman. He is on the soft. Going to be looking to improve his 134.643. And 30 seconds left. Who else we got here? Is that going to be... Oh, yeah, coming around. He's just off his time. He'll look to improve. And then behind him is the McLaren. I believe those are the only two who are going to have a chance. He is in the McLaren coming around the Lack. Lack will be your final hot lap that we will get in today with only 10 seconds left. Maybe this other car coming around will have a shot at it. I don't think so, though. Just barely sneaks in. FC jumps up 6/10 to a 132.307, but he does get his last lap in, so he will be your final one. We're going to stay on board with him for his final lap. As we see some cars coming across the line here. Nobody jumping up any. The McLaren's going to be next into the pit. Not sure what that is. They're coming around the final corner. We're going to see what they can do. That's going to be Milky jumping up to a 134.360, up to 9. AlphaTauri coming around to Stiffmeister. Stiffmeister into P5 with a 132.742. Only gets one in, but he makes it damn well worth it. The next one around is going to be RJB in the Ferrari. As you can see, ST really pushing hard there. We're going to jump on with RJB. Coming around that final corner, 134.0 is his best. He's going to look to improve by 3/10 up to 8th place. Behind that, Chartman up to 7th with a 133.236. We have James Powers coming around here. Going to look to improve. Will he get any better? He actually loses a little bit. Lack is up 2.5 tenths on his lap. Looking to jump into the top 10. Can he put up enough to do it? Where he was sitting with that lap. He's sitting in 11th. Can he jump up any more after that? He is only going to gain just under 2/10, keeps him in P13.
Ah, that's a
After
little bit of
that,
time
I
shift.
believe that is everybody as FC did pull into the pits, so that is our final driver. As you see him over there, that's going to be our starting order. 1 through 10. We'll start on those tires that they are listed as. Mark, the only medium runner. Everybody else on the softs there. So 1 through 9. Going to start on those softs. Everybody except Mike has 1 lap on their softs. So honestly, if you're good on tires, this is a one-stopper. You can definitely make it work. One of the only places really that I think hards actually aren't too bad. I don't mind the hards here. You know, some people disagree with me, but so we are at the Chinese Grand Prix for Saturdays. This is round 5 of 8 as we have a countdown already, so I'll hurry up. Haas and Snokin on the front row, FC and Mike on row 2. Row 3 is going to be Stiffmeister and on the Unethical Toast, Chartman and Retro in row 4. Row 5 is going to be RJB and Mark. Milky and Barbecue Man make up row
Remember,
6.
guys,
Row
do not
7
ready
is
up.
Black and Johnny
Do not
Cool,
ready
James
up.
Powers and Toya Style make up row 8.
Appreciate it if
Nocho
they
and
don't
Boss
ready
are
up.
going to make up the final row. Row number 9. We will have 18 cars starting this race. Oh, I see bananas in the chat. Anybody else got some bananas in the chat for me? Let's see what you got. Pray for the toast in the first
Ooh.
corner. I can do that.
No, I won't go with the hearts.
Take a quick break here while they get their strategies put in, and I will grab a drink and we will get going. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and I will be right back with you.
Why I can't choose the softs?
No, I can't.
I can't choose the softs? What the fuck?
No, you got mediums or hards.
But I can't also use it for the second stint.
No, I can't.
No, I mean, I can't do it.
If you choose the third stint, you can.
The fuck?
What's this, 26 laps?
28.
28. Now back.
Right, somebody's readied up.
Shit,
I'll
shit,
check
shit.
it now.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it. RJB or James.
No worries. We'll
Oh, first time chat from viewer Ryan. Thank you for the bananas in chat. Do appreciate that. Make sure you give us a like, follow, or subscribe so you don't miss any of the
Yep.
action. I am commenting
Certainly is.
at least 3 times a week. Do some special events on another channel as well. So I'm a little bit all over the place. I also do race over on
Yeah,
my
good
YouTube
luck.
channel.
Oh, I
So
finished last
anything
second.
you can do, throw it in there. We will get rolling here as the countdown comes down. No formation left. Chinese Grand Prix for Phoenix Racing League. P4 Saturday. There you go. You see the red lights counting down. 5 red lights. We are almost ready to go here. Oh, looks like we had a jump start from 3 drivers there. 3 drivers with a jump start. Oh, we got damage. Oh. That was Snokin dropping down. Not sure what happened there. He was one of our drive-through penalties there for a jump start. McLaren of Mike and FC are all going to be victims of the jump start there. They will have to serve drive-through penalty. They have to make sure they do it under green. If a yellow comes out, they will have to wait until the green flag until they can serve that. So we're going to see some strategy probably played out by those guys. They're going to hope for a safety car so they can catch back up till they serve those. As you see, they're kind of dicing around here. And we lost the McLaren.
Johnny School is such a dick.
Yeah, watching that, he's swerving all over.
Oh, he's over off to the left there. That is a dangerous section there. You can definitely lose a lot. That's going to give the lead back to Oli. Oli in the Haas going to pull away now. The driver right behind him does have that penalty, so he'll have to serve that one yet before this is over. Before, I believe it's 3 laps you have to serve that one.
Fucking brake checking all
He's going to
over.
want to make sure he
I
serves
can't
that, or
believe it.
he is going to pay the price. That's a disqualification if you don't serve it. Welcome everybody that's joining in here. I appreciate everybody joining in. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. So your T4, we are just finishing lap number 1 for the Chinese Grand Prix. Oli in the Haas going to lead the way. get FC points.
Yeah, it's just a virtual.
Have lost Boss in the Mercedes back there right before the hairpin. Not sure what happened. As a virtual safety car comes out, we see plenty of 5-second penalties going on. Not sure what we have. We see an AlphaTauri of Nucho into the pit. Let's pull up our penalties here. So we got a 5 seconds for Toya, we got a 5 seconds for Johnny Smooth, and then Snoken and FC are going to have the
Johnny
drive-through
Smith is
penalty.
trying overtaking me under the virtual safety
Got
car.
plenty of action going on here. You do see a little bit of spread out in some parts of the field. Other parts are keeping it nice and tight. Retro on P5 here.
Yeah, he overtook me, he overtook me.
Who has gained the most spots in this start. Got quite a few drivers up 4 spots. Mark in the Aston Martin at P6. And then last Johnny Smooth at 9th and 10th, all up 4 spots for Johnny Smooth. Oh, looks like they're just still in a virtual safety car here, so hopefully nobody picks up another.
They did again overtake me.
So we are going in. Johnny Smooth picked up a drive-through penalty, speeding under the VSC. Tough one to pick up there. Sometimes that's a tough one. If that clicks off when you're in a corner, sometimes that delta can really drop on you and catch you off guard. Retro going to be under attack here from Mark and Alfie in the Aston Martin down into the hairpin. Like I said, we're going to see some side-by-side action here. That's the mediums versus the softs. And will he get the job done? The Alpine on the left side still going to fight this one back. They're going side-by-side through this final corner. And Retro goes for a spin. RJB makes it past him. So he did go for a spin. Don't think he picked up any damage there. He's going to get that thing going back straight. He's dropped down to 11th right now. As Snoken coming in to serve his drive-through penalty. With that, FC will have to serve his soon. Johnny Smooth also serving his. So drive-through penalties getting served. That's going to shuffle the field quite a bit as FC is on the backside of Oli. Not going to matter though because he does have that drive-through. He's going to try to use a little bit of DRS gain as much as he can here before he makes this. I believe he will have to serve that on this lap or else he will get disqualified. I think it is this lap. If not, it will be the next lap, but he will have to serve that here in the next 2 laps. Got RJB in the Ferrari. He is chasing down Mark still. Mark and Retro were fighting it out. RJB closed in on him, and now after the Retro spin, RJB's got the backside of Mark and Alfie in the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin's teammate there, Chartman up in 4th. Great start by him. He's up 3 spots. So as you can see, everybody in the top 10 or in the top 9 have either jumped a spot or are even. And that is a good thing to see. Everybody else down low. You got Snoken down 11 spots. He's going to look for a safety car to maybe help him out. RJB taking a look here. You can see here he does have a huge run. Mark and Alfie to the inside. A little bit of contact there. And Mark and Alfie going to fight that one back. I don't know if he overdrove it in, but I see FC did make the pass. Does set a fast lap. Chartman's going to set a faster lap on the 135.5. That's on lap number 3. Heading into lap number 4. RJB down into 1 contact base. That's a tough spot to be side by side. I'm surprised nobody saw that. That was quite a bit of contact. RJB doesn't leave any space for Mark there. Mark's going to go for a spin. He's going to get that thing back and go. He's got to be frustrated at that point. He had a little bit of space on him and just got squeezed off there onto that curb. And you got that wheel cranked so hard that curb's going to spin you right around. He is holding on to 6, so he's got Laughing Barbecue Man right on his tail. Barbecue Man just a little bit deep into that hairpin. They'll come through this left sweeper into the right sweeper. These are tough corners. This is where we lost Mike earlier in the race on lap number 1. Off to the left there, so I'm guessing he caught a little bit of the rail and just went for a slide. As we can see him coming through here into end of sector 2. See, Mark's going to look to open that gap back up. He doesn't want to give DRS to these guys, but it is too late. They are going to have that DRS. Barbecue Man a little deep into the corner, though. Barbecue Man in DRS, but he's not going to have enough to get it. Lap's not going to have enough either to catch up on Mark and Alfie. As we see FC serving his penalty here for the drive-through. We'll see where that one leaves him. He did put down some good laps, though. Hopefully that stretched it out enough. Looks like he'll probably come out, I'd say probably 8th, 9th here. Let's jump on as we see Lack Barbecue Man go by him. And he will, so that will drop FC down to 9th here for that drive-through penalty. We see these three still fighting it out here. The Aston Martin, the McLaren, and the Mercedes, all within DRS. So we'll watch this battle as it goes on. Chartman has closed into a second, though, up on to Oli in the lead. So your top three are all real close. We'll kind of keep an eye on that, Delta. I'm going to stay on board with this one. A little bit closer right now, but we will definitely watch that and jump over there if we need to. Coming through these sweepers here. Get it just to the right gear. Get that RPM set and just kind of coast through there. And then as you come through here, you don't want to catch that inside curve. It's going to knock the left side tires up in the air. You're going to kind of kick it sideways, and you're either going to slide out and pick up a warning for exceeding track limits. As we see, Lack didn't get into the DRS zone, so he's going to have to fight up Barbecue Man here, who is going to have the DRS, I do believe. Let's see, does it pop up? Yep, there it comes. So we'll have the DRS, but he did drop quite a bit. Didn't quite get the run he wanted out of the corner. Not going to have enough to do anything with it. As you see, FC is on a tear coming back through the field here. He's going to get around the Alpina Retro into P8. He's looking to fight back 3.6 back now, that battle of Lack and Barbecue Man. So he'll look to catch up as we see some pit stops now coming into effect. RJB and Unethical Toast coming into the pits. Jump over here to see what we had for tires going on. We got quite a few mediums up there, so you're going to see these guys on the mediums stretching those things out. We'll see if those guys are going to go to mediums. They do. They all go to mediums. We have one set of hards there with Stiffmeister along with Toya Sal down towards the back of the field. So we'll see if that one works out in their favor, if safety car comes out and they decide not to pit, where that puts them. You know, it's a tough call, but I do see FC is down, got it right over 3 seconds. He hasn't gained a whole lot, but he's looking to fight back. That's it. He picked up a drive-through penalty on the start. We had 3 drivers pick up one. You don't see a lot of them. Snow can pick the 135, 718. So he is back in 16th. One thing I'm going to say, though, he had a frustrating start and has done nothing but keep on chugging along. I talk about it every race. You just keep on fighting. DNFs are going to happen. You're going to fight for the field. You catch a safety car, and you are back in this thing. Snowkin definitely has the pace to do it. So we see SC have closed down a second now on this in front of him. Gingy in the chat. Charman usually does well with Strat. See what he's looking to do this week. I follow it every week. One of the most strategic drivers I commentate, and I always enjoy watching it and trying to figure out what he's going to do for the day. Right now he's got 6 laps on his softs, along with Oli right in front of him. They're on the same strategy as of right now. Oli does have a penalty, what is it, a 3 second. 3 seconds rims, 5 for Johnny Smooth, so got some penalties rolling in, not too many as of now. Definitely, he is. I've done some of the trials lately with Chartman, and it has been a blast. Him and I have had some good fights as we see FC Tank Slapper in that Red Bull. He wanted to take a look at the grass for a second. He's going to get that thing straight. He's got it closed in on the back of Barbecue Man, and Mark and the Aston Martin went for a spin. Snowkin sent another fast lap. He's going to take over P15. Mark and Alfie gets that thing back straight and only drops to 6th place. No damage on that wing, so he's going to look to get that thing back going. A couple spins early here, but luckily no damage. That always is a good factor. Oli and Chartman have checked out from the rest of the field right now. I mean, putting on a clinic right here. And I am loving the green flag run we're on right now. It is a good look. Liking that thing as There we go. FC did get around Barbecue Man there. So FC up into fourth after serving that drive-through penalty. He is on the same strategy as the leader Ole. As we see Chartman into the pit. There's your strategy, Gingy. He's going out of the medium. Looking 21 laps is what he would have to do on him. I don't think that is what it is going to be. I think this is a 2-stop for him. It'd be interesting to see. Like I say, I'm one that I actually enjoy the hard tires, so I would have probably gone hards here. I actually did a race here a while back and did 27 laps on the hards because I've been on lap 1. So 2-stop 100%. Yeah, I definitely think so. The mediums are alright, but they definitely aren't going to last that long. After about 14, 15 laps, they're going to be sliding all over. So Chartman tucks back in there, though. He did actually drop on that unethical toast, so it looks like Toast came out and put down some good laps there. Executed the undercuts. I believe it was Chartman, then Toast. I think they were 2-3 as Ole, your leader, picked up those penalties. How will that play out as we go? We're going to see if Ole and FC on those softs. They got to be getting burnt out. We got to imagine they're going to be looking to come in here. Barbecue Man in the Mercedes, I said it earlier, he was pretty confident coming in here. Like he said, he's not going to set the world on fire with pace, but he's going to be consistent. He's going to look for that solid finish. Mark is going to get around him here. A little bit deep in the corner for Barbecue Man, no damage. You know what, Jimmy? I am the tire monkey. I don't know what else to call it. I can stretch tires a lot longer than most people, it seems like. I have had some insanely long runs on tires and made them work, so it's something I work on. So when you're slow, you have to have other strategies. and Chartman, he's quick and has strategies, so I mean, he's got me any day. So Lack leading the way on his 8-lap old mediums. You got 3 out front with those mediums. Lack, Mark, and Barbecue Man. Behind that, looks like we got a pretty good battle going on back here. As we see Chartman leading the way, only right behind him. So it looks like Chartman pulled the undercut. He did get around on Ethical Toast at some point in there. Chartman undercut Ole, though, it is out in front of him. So we have quite a little group of cars here. And this is your essential leaders before the pit stop. So you got some good battling going on here. Stiffmeister with those hards, looking to play a little strategy here. Had to make an early pit stop. He and Ole are the only ones on the hards up in the top 10. Oh, nope, SC is on the hards up in the top 10. SC's sticking with their pit stop. I missed that. Yeah, I try to jump in a lot of times when they're doing the trials, and it gives me a good idea of what these guys that are coming in, you know. And so when I commentate, I have a little bit better idea of who's who. See Barbecue Man holding off Chartman there. Chartman looking to push. He can't get held up too long here. He's got to go. He's got Ole hunting him down. But you can see great camera angle for this. Chartman really putting the pressure on. Haven't seen any contact yet. As we see side by side, they're going to head down into this hairpin. And Ole's going to jump in there alongside. Nice clean race in there. We have some great camera angles in this battle. This 3-car battle for that final podium spot. We're only on lap 10 though. We still have 18 laps to go after this lap. So plenty of race left here. Plenty of strategy to be played. Loving this clean start to this thing though. As you see, Chartman has burned through that ERS. So Chartman going to be your leader of the drivers who have pit. He is your points leader as well. He's just looking to extend that lead with only 3 rounds left after this round, or after this week. So we'll see what he can do. Like I say, he is in a great spot here. Although he's got to get away from Ole, he can't keep giving him DRS. and try to make a move, and not going to have enough look, maybe a crossover. He's not going to have a good enough pull off the corner. But only in a great spot here on the hard as we lose Milcho over in that double sweeper. Is that going to bring out a safety car? I don't think it will. No cars really around it. One car already went past. Johnny Smooth picked up a 3-second penalty. Still a local yellow over there as Chartman and Ole just fighting this thing out. We see Mark and Alfie and RJB into the pits. I'm going to guess RJB must have had some damage there because he only had 4 laps on those mediums. So tough luck. He's going to be going on to the hards now. We see a little more hard runners here as we are going. So now the strategy is really going to play out. So your medium runners, I would imagine you're going to see them. The ones who have pit are going to stop again. You've got Lack and Barbecue Man out there on their original mediums. Maybe they're looking to stretch them as long as they can. So we'll see how they play their strategy, or if they're going to double soft the end of this race. Right now, Lack got a 6.0 second lead on Chartman as we are following Chartman. He's trying to ditch Ole though, and Ole is not getting away. I wonder if it's Ole or Ollie. Not sure. You know, that's a good question. If anybody knows, go ahead. Put an O for Ole and A for Ollie. Because Oliver, I'm not sure. I try to get names right, but it's tough sometimes. And, you know, things are pronounced sometimes different over there in the UK for you guys. And for me, maybe a little different, so. It is a battle down here still. They're closing in while fighting. They're still closing in on laps. Closed in a half second here in this last lap. Ole not done with this fight, though. He is battling on those hards. As long as he can stay right there where he's at, Chartman's going to have to either try to extend those mediums all the way, or he is going to have to get away. That's all there is to it. Grabbing a drink here quick. I'm used to having the safety cars to grab a drink. And hey, you know what? How can I have safety car music now? If we have a green flag runs, I don't need safety car music anymore. Only 4/10 back on chart here. Testing that top spot. As you see some movement down here, it looks like RJB and James Powers side by side. RJB gonna get that move done, but James is not done with it yet. He's still fighting it off. They come through here into the left-hander. We'll see what they can do. Looks like RJB will stretch it out, but he will have to forfeit the DRS on that back stretch. Don't think he'll open that thing up enough, but he definitely could. He's at 8/10 right now, coming down. 8/10, 8/10. Oh, this is going to be close, dude. James Powers, does he have that DRS? Oh, he loses a ton. He lost 4/10 just through that corner. Even if he does have DRS, it's not going to matter. He's on that ERS, none left. Jump off forward here. Let's go back up into Sifmeister chasing down FC. Or FC maybe got around him there, not quite sure. But they are tight on the field. You got the Red Bull and the AlphaTauri, a couple of sister cars. AlphaTauri, a.k.a. Red Bull Jr. As they come down in that hairpin, you see Sifmeister is within range. I think right now he's just trying to stay in that DRS range. Maybe not trying to make the move, just trying to get a little toe and tag along with FC as they fight back through the field. Barbecue Man still in those original mediums along with Black. The Mercedes and McLaren looking to stretch these as long as they can. At this point, I would imagine they are trying some of the same strategy of a medium stop. If he can go, I mean, I think they got to get to the end of lap 18 at least to have a chance to go medium stop. That is a stretch. Yeah, you got that chat blowing up. I like it. Like anybody else out there, who's your pick to win this thing as we approach the halfway mark? I know Gingy's in here. Who else do we have? And if you're in there and you haven't followed yet, I have to question why. I mean, the Monkey's bringing you the entertainment multiple times a week here. Phoenix Racing League, I'm every Saturday and Sunday over here, some of the Mondays. So, I mean, you don't want to miss out on this action. SP must have had an issue back there. He had lost a spot to Swiftmeister. He's behind Retro now. And he is hunting him down into turn one. You see Hardsworth medium. Tight race in there. No contact. Oh, Retro for a slide. Hopefully doesn't pick a penalty going through there. Tough luck as he took a little bit of a spin there. Looks like maybe locked up the rear tires and just had it sliding. Good save though, keeping it fairly straight and doesn't lose a spot other than to the fight with SC. He does have Mark in the Aston Martin closing in behind him. The Ole up here still has not let Chart get away from him. That could be a great play here. Let's see. So if Lack pits, he's going to drop roughly about 5th or 6th. And if he stretches those things, let's see what he's doing here. What do you guys think? What do you think the strategy is here for Lack and Barbecue Man? Do you think they can pull off that one stop medium to soft? Are they going to go medium and then try to double here and pit soon? As we see, Lack is into the pit, so that kind of answers my question. I'm going to guess he's going to go soft from the
What? My wheel is going to change.
7
Oh, what the fuck?
and I would imagine there's a McLaren into the pit. Barbecue Man will follow suit into the pits as well, so it's interesting to see how this one plays out. You can see Lack going on soft. Oh, it looks like he had a little wing damage. Maybe this wasn't a decision he was trying to make. He could have been maybe not trying
Man, I
to
know
do
so
that,
much position because of
and
that.
he will only lose a few spots here. Barbecue Man probably going to drop to roughly about 10. Snokin, though, down here in the high. Look at him come back through the field. He is up
Oh,
to
I
9th
should have
now.
waited another second.
So I
Fuck,
am impressed.
man.
He has put his head down and fought through after a rough start. I mean, I see a lot of people
Oh,
come
that's
in,
so unlucky.
have the start like he had. We lost James Powers.
But I really don't know why my wheel was changed.
Safety car. As you can see, it's right at pit lane. I'm going to guess he didn't get it loaded up in time and has made contact with the pit wall. That's going to bring out our first safety car on lap 14. Safety car number 1. That one really hurts Black and Barbecue Man. I think if they waited one more lap and catch the safety car, man, they are sitting pretty.
Shit.
They're sitting
I
a
was
lot
really
better
thinking
off.
going another lap and
13.
then this.
We'll jump on with the leader here. See what he's going to do. He's on the hards right now. Looks like he'd probably lose about 3 or 4 spots. 4 spots for sure. You know, it's worth a thought. Is he going to come in? We stay on board with him. Oh, last minute decision. Chartman also going to come in. Chartman makes the pass though. Honestly, to me that's a
Come on,
clean
Mark
straight
and Elsie,
pass.
what are
You
you
saw
doing?
Ole trying to make that decision, made a late decision. Chartman had already made his decision coming in as we see Toast in. Diffmeister coming around that hairpin. We'll see what he is going to choose to do. He's on the hard here. He stays out. He's got the lead, but he is going to come in as well. FC in as well. Mark and Elsie in the Aston Martin. And Lack in. Nope. Lack kept going. So Lack going to play a little pit strategy here. Lack, I challenge you to take the sauce the rest of the way. What an overtake. Yeah, I mean, to me, that's straight clean because Ole hadn't committed to the pit. You're going to make a last-minute decision that you open yourself up to get past like that. And I mean, that ultimately could be a move that changes the race. I mean, we're sitting at, let's see, 13 laps to go. We'll be looking at roughly 11. Let's see, no, 12 maybe. So no, there'll be 11 laps to go when we get going green, I would imagine. Unless the field
How many
doesn't
laps
catch
to
up.
go?
As you see, Johnny Smooth is kind of far back there. So we might have to go a
Might
third lap
switch
behind that
to
safety car, which would make it 10 lap shootout for the finish of this thing. So it'd be interesting to see. Yeah, I think sometimes it sucks when there's a good battle between two drivers out front because there's so many other ones that you want to watch, but you can't not watch the leaders just fight this thing out. And I think that's what we're about to watch is a knockdown,
I just hope we
just
get
fight
2
for the
rounds
win
to
between
left.
Chartman and Ole. Aston Martin
That
for
would
the
be perfect.
Haas. I think that's what it's going to come down to. But then you got Toast there. I'm not supposed to Toast sitting in the Williams in P3. He's been right behind him the whole time, but he hasn't had enough to push past. Now the question will be, can he capitalize if there's a mistake, if there's contact? Does he come in and jump the gun and benefit from it? As we see, the field's still really spread out. Coming around here, we are definitely not going to be going green this time by, so they'll go around another time yet. We'll start lap number 17. We'll have 12 laps to go this time by. You got the Aston Martin of Chartman out front. Right on the back of that Mercedes safety car. Behind him, the Haas of Ole.
Do not pass it.
Unequal Toast in the Williams in P3. Lacking the McLaren in P4. Your top 5 rounded out by RJB in the Ferrari. Sifmeister in 6th in the AlphaTauri. You got Barbecue Man in the Mercedes in 7th. FC fought back from his early penalty in the 8th in
I'm
the
the
Red
only
Bull.
one who's on soft
Retro
throttle.
had a couple spins, still fighting in the 9th place, still in the points of the Alpine. Behind him, Snoke, and I called him out earlier, head down, battling it out, and he got pace. So I'm
Now
going
I'm
to say
just
he's
gonna
going
go
to be
with
the
it
one to watch right
to
now.
the end.
I'm going to call it now. He'll get himself into the top 5. If he finishes this race, it will be in the top 5. After that, you got Mark and Alfie in the Aston Martin in 11, just looking for some points at this point. Milky in the Alpine? No, Williams. Like I say, I do a couple of the leagues and then a couple of the nights for these guys and they're in different cars, so I always forget who's in what. Milky in the Williams, they're in 12th. You got Toya Style in the other Ferrari. Johnny Smooth in the other Alpine. As you see him coming across here. Not sure why he's back. Yeah, morning here. So we'll come around
High
here.
management is on point right now.
With Johnny Smooth not caught up, it'll be interesting to see. A safety car will come in here. We'll see. I haven't seen the indication yet. They are through Sector 2. Generally, it's going to come out right there. Sometimes it waits, though, and pops up another time. So we'll see what happens there.
Give me
As
another
always,
round.
make sure
Give me
you like,
another lap
follow,
and
and
set it up.
subscribe. Show the monkey some love. I'm here multiple times a week bringing it to you. You want to make sure you follow so you don't miss any of the
10 laps
action.
with the soft
Phoenix
element
Racing
manager.
League, we got T4 Saturday going here for the Chinese Grand Prix. Tomorrow we got the same thing, China, but
I got
with
5%
the
on my
T5
soft
Sunday
right now.
division. That one will be at 7 p.m. or 1900 UK time, or else 1 p.m.
Now I'm not
Central Standard
warming my
Time here in
tires,
the U.S.
minding all the curbs.
I know most of my viewers right now are probably not in the U.S. You know, while we're at it, in the chat, let's see, where's everybody at? You know, we got worldwide here. I know, obviously, I'm in the U.S. We got some guys from the U.K. Where else we got? Anybody else out there? Where are you at? What country are you in? Right along here.
No, I'm not.
See Mark coming in.
Indians.
And we'll see what he's going to do with this. He's making a late pit stop here. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Is he going too soft? Or nope, he's going to throw the mediums on here for this last 10 laps. 11 if you count the safety car lap, and he's coming around there.
Who's that?
Johnny Smooth has caught up to the back of the field, so Mark will come around, catch up. I would have
Snookin', 75.
next time by. That'll be 10 laps to go. I'm
Right.
going to take a quick break, get a drink before we get going here to call this last little shootout we have going. I'll be right back with you. As always, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, throw a banana
Yep,
in
no
the
worries,
chat.
mate.
As always, throw Monkey some love, and I will keep bringing this action to you.
Man, tire management on fleek right now. I got 6% on my rear left.
Bro, I'm so scared though, because I'm like a sandwich, because I don't really want to break this.
Okay, the safety car
Coming
is
in
coming
now,
in this
yeah.
lap. We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta
I'll
until the
make it.
safety car is in the
I
pit
hope.
lane.
As long as I'm in the 6 seconds of Ollie, behind me RJB on the half.
Safety car
So let me know
is
if
in
you
this
go
lap. We
for
see the
racing
field
again.
bunching up quite a bit here.
Yeah, will do.
Sharpman leading the way, only a second. Unethical Toast rounding out your podium as they stand with 10 laps to go. Chinese GDP. We are going to see one
Okay, go in.
finish to this thing with 10 to go. We saw these front two battling it out no matter where they're in the field. Top three get a pretty good jump, lag drop back just a little bit. So your top three still fighting this thing out. This thing is far from over. And we just lost a driver off of the corner. SC in the Red Bull looks like he spun it coming out of that final corner, leading to the restart. Tough luck if he was fighting back. Snoken already up to 8. And we are watching this fight as Oli and Chartman opening it up just a little bit. Unethical Toast not too far behind them. We have quite a fight. You see everybody nice and tight. Mark made that late pit stop under safety car. Got himself back into the points now, into 10th in the Aston Martin. So let's see, we have two Haas. Two Haas and two Aston Martins in the top 10. That's it for double points. So Chartman not ready to give that lead up yet. Oli is going to fight him to the end. As we ride along, Oli does have that 3-second penalty. That could, 6-second penalty now. If he is going to get this pass done here, see Chartman tucked right back in the back. Is he going to have a shot down into the hairpin? He does take a look, a little bit deeper of a braking. He's going to get it clear. Is he going to get this thing done there? Side by side, going into this final corner. Who's going to pull it out? And Oli swinging the ball, then going in deep there. Makes Chartman back off. Takes over that first spot. As you see Chartman, Unethical Toast, Lack fighting back here for 3rd and 4th. That final podium spot not done yet, not set in stone. It's Toast, Lack, and Stiffmeister all really tight here, looking to keep this thing going. Everybody in a good spot. Snoking up to 7th now. Like I say, I think he's going to fight his way back to the top 5. Next on his list is RJB, though, and then up in front of that is this fight up front. Not sure what happened here. Unethical Toast really closed in on this lap. He was over a second down when this lap started from Chartman. Now he was there at a half second. And for Chart and Oli here, that's not a good sign because not only is it Toast, you're bringing along 3 drivers into this fight. So we're going to see what happens here as we saw that Lack and Stiffmeister a little deep in the corner there. And I hate to say it, but they are bringing RJB and the Ferrari into this, right behind that Snoken. We now have 3rd down to 7th.
Oh,
Within a second of each other. You see the snake down the straightaway here. The Haas of Snoken in 7th.
Toast, what the fuck, man?
Virtual safety car. We lost Johnny Smooth. Looks like straight off the corner. That's either intentional DNF or a DNF or a retire on track. Virtual safety car out. Don't want to see any penalties here, so make sure you guys keep your delta in the green. Oli has stretched out a lead. Unethical Toast dropped back a little bit of Chartman there. Like I
What
said,
the fuck,
we don't
mate?
want to see any penalties, so keep it clean here, guys. You got 8 laps to go. Don't let that rule what we have going here. Always got to stretch that lead out, though. 6 seconds and penalties. The only driver on track right now that has penalties. So, DRS enabled as safe. VSC has come out, or gone in, stopped. I don't know. We're back to green. That's what we're going with. As you see, those 5 cars are all nice and close. And the fight is far from over. These guys have brought a lot of action today. We have one hell of a race going on. Good clean race, and I haven't seen a lot of issues. It sounds like there was some issues yesterday, and so the drivers have really cleaned it up today. Good to see. And with only one safety car, good looking. Stiffmeister gets a little bit loose. Unethical Celis next to him. We had a little bit of leg there. As you see, those 4 cars. Oh, why are we looking out the back of that car? That's just a horrible camera angle. Out the back of that car. Camera is all stuck. As you see, Stiffmeister. Oh man, 3 wide behind him. Who's gonna? Oh wow, they are really looking as Unethical Toasties with 2 spots to RJB and Snoken. And these guys aren't done. Snoken into 5th now. He's going to be looking for the 4 spots from the AlphaTauri. Haas with 1 and 5 right now. They are looking good. Nobody really. They are all burning through that ERS very quickly. The RJB run a little bit wide there. He's on the hard tires. The other guys are on the soft or medium. Lacto on those softs. He's got 6.5 more laps to go. He's going to be looking at 13 laps by the time this thing is done. I don't know if he can stretch them that far. That's going to be one hell of a stretch. If he can hold on to that podium, though, I mean, more power to him. Snoken for top 3. I think it's definitely possible. Cat's got pace. I mean, that's all there is to it. And determination. It's one thing to have pace, but to have all those issues out front and kick it in the butt and keep going. To me, as it sits, he would be my driver of the day. I don't know what the game will call it since he started towards the front. Let's see what positions gained by everybody. So Lack right now up 10 spots. That's going to be your hard charger of the day up those 10 spots. But for me, like I say, Snoken driver of the day right now. Yeah, 2 seconds to gain, actually less than that now, and he's got the DRS, that's the key. But Lack has closed in. Lack using those soft tires to keep up with Chart, which helps him to not lose ground. Only up 4 seconds now. He needs 2 more Stiffmeister to pass off 135, 162. As we see Lack take a look at the inside of Chartman. Down into 1, into 2. I'm not sure how these corners are numbered because it's like one continuous corner, but sometimes they like to add corner numbers. Stiffmeister looks like maybe he had a spin. He has dropped that quite a ways. And don't look now, Martin Alfie into 6th place in that Aston Martin, and he is hunting 5th from RJB down into the hairpin. He's going to go around the outside, really burning up those mediums. He is holding nothing back here. Great fight back after that pit stop and late in that safety car. He's got himself into the top 5. Snoken is
Snoken gonna get a penalty for what he did.
He can smell it. Can he get it? Can he hold on to this thing and give Haas a double podium? Something that I don't think ever will happen in F1. Honestly, at this point, I don't know if Haas can ever even get a normal podium, let alone a double. But these guys are going to make it happen in the game. That's why we love it. Got to look here. Don't know if Lack's going to have the... Looks like Lack does have the DRS. Snoken has the DRS. Now it's going to come down to a battle of ERS, and really neither one of them have any. Coming through that hairpin. Chartman isn't getting away. Could Snoken catch up with Chartman here and make it a Haas 1-2? Just keep on moving that number up. But really, at this point, if Snoken gets around Chartman, he's within range to take the win. I mean, this is a fire of a race. Ole's going to have to open this thing up, or he's going to lose that win. And right now, Snoken and Chartman can't fight too much. They gotta Snoken, unless he's going to be a team player and try to fight Chartman to open that gap so Ole can take the win, I think right now they have to work together instead of trying to race each other too much. We can see Ole slowly is opening up that gap. But we got 5 laps to go. 6-second penalty for Ole. I think it has an increase. Yep, it's still 6 seconds. See the tire situation. Top 5 all in mediums except for Lack and McLaren on the soft. Looking to stretch those softs out.
Roll smoke this one up.
Marking out
Yeah.
for the 3 stop there. 5. That for you though.
That's a good one for us.
Let's see. Noken. Will he have a run here? Will he take a look? Right now they are both still in that 6-second range. Oh no! Oh. Goes for a spin, keeps it off the wall, gets saved there. He'll get it spun back around. And looks like 7th place. That is tough luck there. Chartman really happy with that. Lack is right now holding on to that podium. Those tires have got to be burning though. I mean, these last four laps are just going to be a stretch on those tires. As you can see, they are starting to wear down. He's got a 3-second lead on Mark and Alfie to hold on to that thing. Ole has opened up his gap to 6 seconds. So right now, he would be the winner, dropping back. I mean, this is close, but he's been slowly opening that up now. I think he's going to be okay here. He's just got to run these last 3 laps the way he's been doing. And he's going to bring this win home for Haas. You got Chartman sitting there in P2 in the Aston Martin. Your point leader is going to retain that lead, grow it out even more.
But we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
So we got Lack. He's still within 1.5 seconds. Mark and Alfie. This is who I'm going to be watching here as we close this thing out. Everybody kind of opened up. You got a little DRS. Toriel right behind Milky back there in the 9th and 10th spot, but that one's bouncing around quite a bit. I'm watching this interval between Mark and Lack. Yeah, you don't, Pork. You don't at all. I don't think there's anybody that we know prior to me joining this league over here. Yeah, definitely close racing. Been a heck of a race. We've had 1 safety car. We got just over 2 laps to go now as Ole has opened it up 6.5 seconds. He's going to cross the line. 3 to go. I said 2, it's 3 to go. Sorry. So like you're saying, Mark down under 2 seconds now on Lack. Those tires, he's sliding around. We see a Ferrari go off there. We have not lost him. He got it back around. Problem is, though, he has a whole lap, no front wing, and as you can see, cannot get that thing going. Those tires are scorching hot. He's going to drop back quite a bit here. At this point, it's going to be a tough one. I don't know that he's even going to hold on to the point. Tough luck once again for RJB. I called it out earlier in qualifying. Just can't catch a break. Every good run he's had has, whether it be self-inflicted or not, it's just been tough luck for him here. So we are back on here with Mark and Alfie though in the Aston Martin. That Aston Martin looking to get a double podium for his team. Chartman out there in second, looking to hold tight. He's only 7/10 off gaining enough to close that penalty, but Ole is opening it up by about 2 to 3 tenths a lap at this point. Don't think anything's going to change unless he has an issue. But we see Mark and Alfie is going to be in the DRS range. Just got to hold it around the corner. This is where we saw Snoken have an issue. Just a few laps to go. He has got him in his sights. He has got DRS open. He's got ERS left. He is going to make this move down into the hairpin. Onto the podium. Double podium for Aston Martin as you see the McLaren jump back, crossover by the Aston Martin. He's going to complete that pass. Mark and Alfie into 3rd place. Lack drops down into 4th. Those tires are scorching hot at this point. He's going to hold on to it.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
2 more laps to go here. Even if Lack only holds on to 4th or 5th, I mean, that's a hell of a stretch on the soft tires. As we saw those soft runners earlier on, pitting after about 6 or 7 laps. So to take him as long as he had, we'll jump over, I believe he's going to be 13 by the time it's said and done here. Yeah, 13 laps. He's at 11 already. I mean, I got to imagine he may even have a puncture here before this thing's over. kind of watch it here coming around. You can see it's just on that edge of handling and edge of control that he's got there. See RJB over there in the pits. He did drop out to 11, so he will drop now to 12. Out of the points. Tough luck for RJB today. As Lack, though, the story of the day right now in the McLaren is the tire situation. Snokin not horrible. Did go for that spin, kept it off the wall. He still got himself in 6th place. Not a bad finish after all the mayhem he had early on. So, good one by him. Stiffmeister as well. A great run by him. Our hard charger is still Lack. He's up 9 spots. Even if he loses a spot, he'll still be our hard charger. He will be up 8 spots if he were to drop. And it does look like Stiffmeister is closing in on him. They're coming around here. 1 lap to go. Ole across the line. The Aston Martin's nose to tail. Mark could catch Chartman. We'll see if any team orders come in if he does get to him. Chartman is the point leader. He's looking for every point he can get to close this thing off with 3 races to go after tonight. Stay on board. Lack looking to hold off Stiffmeister here on the final lap. Toya and Milky still fighting it out back there. Jump on board here with Stiffmeister for the finish of this thing. See if he can close in and get this move done. He will be in DRS zone as long as he stays a bit close here, and he'll have a long run down that stretch with the DRS. With ERS, Lack has about a 13% advantage. Nothing extreme. Nothing I don't think that's going to keep the hold. But, he's going to go for the move early. Maybe a little too early to make that call and try to make that move right there. But both do keep the nose pointed straight. Head themselves back into this little chicane. Into this long right sweeper out of that backstretch. DRS will be open as they come down the backstretch for Stiffmeister. Lack's going to have to look to hold them off. As you can see, the DRS only about a 10% difference. Stiffmeister, maybe he won't have enough here to get this done. It's going to be a late break. We're going to see a late break here, I guarantee it. No, he's going to try to get him on the other side. Lack is pushing those tires. A little bit of contact. Looks like Stiffmeister drove it in a little too far. Stucken into the top 5, still pulls off his top 5 as Ole's getting the Haas is going to take the win. Chartman in P2, got Mark and Alfie in P3, double Aston Martin podium, got Lack and McLaren bringing it home 4th, Snokin in the Haas, you got Haas in 1st and 5th, got Stiffmeister in the Altari in 6th, Barbecue Man bringing this thing home in 7th. Not a bad point haul for him as he did have some confidence coming into this thing. On Escotel, some tough luck for him, and he is going to bring it home in 8th, though, still in the points.
How I managed those 13 laps.
We'll stay on board, make sure he gets around the final corner. This corner can eat you up. I've been knocked out there a couple times. Retro and Milky, though, bringing it to the end. Milky really driving it off into the final corner. Not going to have enough to get it done. That's going to be your 9th and 10th, your final 2 points paying positions. And then right behind that, 11th and 12th, is your 2 Ferraris just missing out on the points.
Oh, that was a tough one.
That is going to complete our Phoenix Racing League T4 Saturday event at the Chinese Grand Prix. We saw the Haas of Ole take the victory today. Oh, as he's got the dance going on the podium. Looking for the style, looking to do something that Haas hasn't seen before. A victory, top of the podium.
What were you on, 70, 80%?
He's got to share that podium with the Aston Martin drivers, though, like as they have put in one heck of a performance today. Great team points for them. Haas going to put up about the same amount of points as it comes out. So that is how we wrap this thing up on Escotos. Definitely a good race there. Tough luck. You had the car to be up there in that top 5. Tough to see. Yeah, definitely a good race there, Ollie. Is it Ollie or Ole?
How can I not be driver of the day
since you're in the chat.
13 to 4.
We got an Ollie or an Ole. That's what I gotta know. Anyways, we got Ole on the front, Chartman in second, Mark and Alfie in third, Lack and Snookin round out your top five, Stiffmeister, Barbecue Man, Unethical Toast, Retro, and Milky are going to round out your points positions here. Like I said, this is Phoenix Racing League T4 Saturday event. If you have any interest in joining and want any info, you can message me or leave something in the chat. We can definitely get that arranged. Good group of guys. They are racing 6 days a week. Mondays are a 100% event, so if you're looking for that longevity and test of endurance, get in on that 100% event on Monday. I do commentate those on occasion. I don't do them all the time, but I definitely do quite a bit of them. But I'm here every Saturday and Sunday for you for Phoenix Racing League, so make sure you tune in, like, follow, subscribe so you don't miss any of the action, and I will make sure to keep bringing it to you the monkey way. I am out for today. We'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. UK. We will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for joining, and you have a great day.
Oh man, I'm totally fucked right now.
What a race.
That was good.
One safety car.
One safety car.
Yep.
Well
That
done.
was good. That was good. I enjoyed that one. Well, obviously, since
Same
they came
here.
in second. But yeah, very clean first lap, and it doesn't seem like there was any incidents of the pit lanes like everybody expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could manage to avoid it, but yeah.
But of course, everyone was expecting to be contact with somebody coming out the pits and somebody going into turn one.
Oh, I got a bit unlucky with the pit stop there, but still managed the P4. That's I never
As soon as
imagined
you got
that.
halfway down the pit lane, the safety car came out.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, typical. I felt sorry for you. I felt sorry for you then.
It was hard. It was a hard decision, but I still managed P4. I'm happy for it.
Yeah. No
Right, I'm
worries.
just going to quick sig.
Yeah, no worries, mate, no worries.
I reckon as everyone joined that will be 10 China.
Yeah. So yeah, join me at midnight as I race another race with Monster Energy F1 Series at Saudi Arabia in the Jeddah circuit. Join me then, midnight. Hey, turn that down, please.